one. This is Brews N Bros, episode number 56.
Yeah, baby.
Keeping it going with another Poolside Pod.
Let's go.
That's why we're going to do some lagers again.
Oh, nice and light. Can't wait.
And the Don is going to give his top 5 stuffed, the fancy pasta.
Right down my, how do they call it?
It's your wheelhouse,
your
man.
Wheelhouse.
It's
Yes,
your
that's
wheelhouse.
Right.
Ready for this?
Let's go.
2 brothers.
3 beers. Let's go.
I'm the bruiser.
The Don Ernesto.
Yeah, we're looking at the script and it's like no, we're not doing pilsners, we're doing lagers.
Let's
right?
go. That's
so
okay.
I
That's
forgot
the
to
beauty of
change it.
this. Yeah,
A little
okay.
hiccup
Fair enough,
already.
fair enough.
Hopefully that's not the way this pod is going to go.
No.
But for people who've been watching, right?
Yes.
We try some beer. We got that Holy Grail.
We do.
Right? The Don got as close to his Holy Grail as possible last episode.
If you watched the last episode, 100%. It was phenomenal.
It checked off all the boxes for you.
First niner.
Crushable.
Yes.
Had some flavor.
Absolutely.
Perfect after bite for you.
Yep.
It even got bonus points, right?
Yeah, some were
aroma.
Actually, all 3 of them were
Beauty. It's a beauty, right? So they got bonus points too. You know me. Sometimes I'm underwhelmed. I have high hopes for these lagers.
Yeah, I know.
I'm feeling good.
I
built an instinct, or I'm gaining an instinct for these things now.
Yeah, I
think
you.
I'm going to enjoy them.
I feel you.
Let's do the first one. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right. First on the docket. It's been a while, but this is the Helios lager, and this is by Karbon Brewing.
Yes,
we had a Karbon Brewing going back maybe season 2. I think
we did,
it was.
and we really liked them. I remember them. I think it was Jedi.
I think it was.
It's a Jedi. Yeah.
And it's a 5.0.
Yep.
I'm going to pour this in, and Don's going to tell us a little bit about this beer.
For sure. So it is a bright, crisp, golden lager with a pleasant malty sweetness, balanced with a nice floral hop aroma and slight bitterness. Round and drinkable, this delicious lager is brewed with Ontario malt and hops.
Just in case you didn't see that, maybe if you're listening and not watching, the Don went like this, and bitterness. Right? He wanted to really emphasize, because you get happy when you hear something like that.
I do.
Right?
You know how I like my bitter. I can't wait to do bitters on this.
Yeah, I know. It's coming up. You know what? Before the season's done, let's do it.
We
We're
should
just going to do some bitters.
For sure.
Okay, I'm going to let this dissipate a bit. And
you go ahead.
So we got, we like to celebrate our Italian heritage, our Italian-Canadian heritage on here.
Yes.
And, this is inspired. There's a few people that we follow that they do top 5 lists. And, we haven't really done a top 5 in a while, or I can't remember the last time we did one.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
But, so what's going to happen is this top 5 list is going to be about stuffed pastas. All right, so not your standard ones, not the penne, not the linguine, not any of that kind of stuff. Right? These are the fancy ones. These are the hearty ones that you eat on their own. This is the meal.
Yes.
Right? If you're eating pasta, you got to have something with it. This is the meal. So, a couple. I'm just going to tell you, Don, about the 5 that are in the mix, and talk about it. Whatever you want to say about them?
Yeah, sure.
And at the end, we'll keep it till the end, and we'll find out what you're. Okay, here we go.
Should I write these down? No, I got it in my head. It's fine.
You want to, but
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
go ahead.
First one.
Yeah.
Cannelloni and manicotti.
Cannelloni and manicotti.
So one has ridges, the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Meat or ricotta. Ricotta cheese.
Ricotta.
That's in there.
Yeah.
Right. So that's first on the list. Any thoughts on these, Donna? Do you like a good manicotti or?
I do.
Oh, okay. he's tipping his hat already.
We do eat them on occasion. Not something that's always, but it's always ready available for us if we want to.
Okay? Exactly. Okay.
I've never made one. So
never. Yeah, from scratch. Yeah, you're right. I've never made a manicotti from scratch either. But to me, few on the list, I actually
definitely have old school. I feel like it's an old school type of pasta for me. Yeah. So all
right, I'm going to take a swig, and then we'll see the other one that's in contention for the Don's top 5.
You're not going to smell it.
Pastas.
A nice lager smell.
Lager smell. It's got that. Not a trunk lager smell, but it's got some freshness to it, though. Oh, I'm glad we're doing this poolside.
This is
if we had a case of this stuff, we would do some damage to this
dude.
one.
I totally
Is
agree
it the
with you.
maltiness that's coming out for you? What did it say in terms
golden lager with a yes, malty sweetness.
Yeah,
I'm getting sweetness.
And that's what I mean. So sometimes you have a malt, but it's more of a stale kind of malt.
Yeah.
This one is finishing off with a little bit of that sweetness, which is kind of exciting.
Very,
actually.
very nice.
Yeah,
I believe it's bright too. It's crisp, like they're saying. It's great, crushable for sure.
So
Poolside, where we are.
Yeah, I'm going to think about that a little bit more. And, okay, the other pasta that's in the mix for the Don's top 5. I don't know if I mentioned it. I picked the top 5 that he gets to then put in order and re-rank in order.
Sure.
So this is not the order.
All right.
Manicotti and cannelloni was the first one.
So out of these 5, I'm going to rank them after. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Tortellini is the next one.
Tortellini.
Okay. So we were talking about it a little bit earlier, though. With the tortellini, I don't really have tortellini in a red sauce too much.
So I've had it on occasion, not something we always, but it's more like in a soup.
Soup.
Yeah.
I love it in soup.
Yeah.
You put those in a soup.
In a chicken noodle.
Yes.
Like if you're trying to spin on a chicken noodle soup.
Yes.
It's a staple.
And my mom, sometimes she'll make a nice, almost like a garlic Alfredo kind of, a white sauce to go along with it.
So a cream sauce?
Yeah, kind of like a cream sauce.
I can see that for sure.
So there we go. So
all these ones are bringing me back to my banquet hall days. Like when I used to serve at the banquet halls at my buddy Dom's place, it's like that's the staple. Tortellini with the cream sauce. Right? You had manicotti.
Yeah.
Like it was.
And I was talking to somebody today, and they're like, "Are you not going to have him sample the pastas?" I'm like, "Well, we should be, but that's going to take a lot of work.
Once we get to the level that we're going to get to, because I know we're going to get there, we're going to have a chef behind us, and we'll just cook it up, pair it out. Let's go.
Pot. I love that. I'm going to take another swig, but wow. Okay, this is a great way to start off here. It's okay because that sweetness. There's a little bit of a sweetness at the end here. I can't call this quite an Uncle John type of beer. There might be a little bit of that sweetness that's going to linger for him.
You think, eh?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But I'm not getting those tones of this would be it wouldn't be a Coors Light type of beer.
No, it's not.
I do think that, in my opinion, you're right though. He might sway to the side.
You have to remember, and this is what we try to talk about. When somebody only drinks exclusively American lagers, right? The piss, the domestic stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything that is even a little bit unusual,
for
right?
sure.
They're going to focus on.
Might throw them off,
they're going to focus on, right? So that I could be wrong, but I'm enjoying it because as a craft beer lover, you give me a lager here, and I like that they went for a little bit more of a touch of sweetness to go along with the maltiness.
For sure, absolutely. And I'm feeling like it does say a slight bitterness. I don't know if I'm getting that. I'm not tasting anything kind of bitter in that aspect there.
Yeah.
But this is definitely something that I'm glad that you're evolving, right? You like this, like this is you'll crush this.
I will appreciate any kind of lager like this that is not just going for that standard flavorless type of lager that just makes sure it's cold and pour it down my throat.
For sure,
you can appreciate this.
Yes, so, absolutely.
I'm taking another swig, but I think I'm ready. Okay.
And we've had another Helios on the episode. I think we had a few.
Yeah, we were just saying that.
I remember us liking that one as well. So
Helios is just a little bit more full body.
Yes.
Rounded out a little bit more. Okay. So this was the Helios Lager by Karbon Brewing. Okay.
He's trying to think about it.
You gave me the dead marker again, Doc. I think I gotta get rid of this one.
Yeah.
Or something. But I need it to erase. Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Maybe I'll try again.
Right.
Maybe I was gonna rethink. Okay.
All right, brah.
I'm ready for this.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. 8.0 from the Don Ernesto. 7.8 from Me the Bruiser.
Thoroughly enjoyed that. That was great.
Great way to start off this lager episode.
Yes, sir.
Find out which lager we're doing next.
Yeah.
When we come back.
Nice.
We're back.
We back.
Doing the lager episodes poolside again.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Big news.
Big news. Brews N Bros is partnered.
Yes.
With tpublic.com. We got merch. We got our own designs.
Yep.
Plus, we partnered up with them. So you're going to see on the merch store, on the TeePublic store.
Yep.
80s and 90s nostalgia.
We love it.
We got some Italian stuff on there.
We love it.
Some Canadian stuff on there.
We love it.
It's awesome, right?
And some of our iconic phrases that we use on here, and for our followers who
Crushable.
watch us, crushable,
Drunk beer.
back-to-back
We got,
jacks. First on the docket.
First on the docket.
Let's go.
Right? So
the Holy Grail.
We get it. It's
looks
not
great,
just our
guys.
logo. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
so
it is.
we got a little vintage, a little distressed, kind of design to it. So they look pretty good. So
For sure.
check it out. TeePublic. We got the links all over on our social
excited,
media.
Excited about that partnership for sure.
And of course on Amazon, we still got How to Get Your Bro into Craft Beer. The beer manual available on Amazon Canada and Amazon USA.
Yes.
Amazon UK, wherever you're listening from, we got it for you.
Get your domestic friends away from those things and go into the craft beer
You
world,
don't
man.
want them. They're drinking corn syrup. Just just pour the corn syrup down their throats. And all the all the flavoring. The artificial ingredients for coloring in there. Additives, right? Preservatives. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. If you care about your bro.
Yeah.
Right. If you can, and get him off the frickin' piss. All right. Get him to drink craft beer.
Buy
We
the
know what's
manual.
in craft beer. Buy
Let's
the manual.
go.
It'll help you out. All right, Don. You got excited with the first one. I hope we're going to keep this vibe going.
The can looks great.
Can looks great.
We've had from this brewery Brimstone.
Well, let me tell them what it
Tell
is.
'em out.
All right, second on the docket, we've got Let There Be Light. It's a light lager. It's a 4.0%. Brimstone, one of our faves.
Absolutely.
It's funny though, we haven't done enough. Brimstone. I gotta say it.
No.
We gotta get some more on that because they don't disappoint. I would say they're up there with some of our faves.
Absolutely, for sure.
All right, pour this
Yes,
in.
sir.
You're gonna talk about it, and of course,
here we go. We brewed this easy drinking and refreshing light lager. I love it, crisp and refreshing.
That's it.
Okay,
We tried, right?
What else?
The next one we got coming up, not to give it away, a novel, and I loved it. I loved that the novel. Talk about that one.
Yes.
This one was very just concise.
Yeah.
It's pouring in exactly like they said.
Exactly.
Right.
It's crisp and light.
It's funny because we got the new lighting like the Don. The Don posted a little video because we're gonna go live, so we just want to make sure people know that we're going live. He's talking about the new lighting, and I don't know, for a second there, the way the light hit it looked kind of a little pink, like a rose gold. To me.
Okay.
It definitely didn't pour in rose gold.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Fair enough.
so just to recap.
Yes, sir.
The Don's going to give us his top 5 pastas, right? Stuffed pastas. So far, we've had cannellini manicotti, and we've had tortellini. So I'm going to give him the next 3, and then a little bit later in the pod, the Don's going to give us top 5.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I don't know what you're going to get.
You're waiting for a surprise.
Yeah, kind of. He's like,
All right.
you know what?
I hope I don't disappoint.
I've never had a tortellini before or something. I don't know what you're going to say.
All right,
but,
fair enough.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's go. Number
All right.
4.
It's
Number
a
3.
banger.
Number 3. Okay.
It's a banger.
Okay.
Lasagna. Woo! What do we got to say about lasagna? I even
come on.
put it. No explanation needed. If you don't fucking know what lasagna is, and just go away.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
exactly.
want you watching anymore. so.
Not truly stuffed, but layered.
No, it's
right?
got to
So
be in
it's
the mix
layered,
though.
But it's got to be.
I almost I didn't know what to call it because it's not the standard pasta. This is like if you order lasagna.
Yes.
You're eating lasagna. That's your main course,
exactly.
right? If you're eating, tortellini, manicotti, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. It's a bowl, and
I
then
agree.
you have some sides that go
Yeah.
along with it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know exactly how to phrase it, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this play one more time because I got
Pro.
another one.
Sorry about that.
Ooh, professional.
Professional.
And okay,
So lasagna.
pronounce it properly. This is one of the most mispronounced
Okay.
pastas ever.
Okay.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Right? Gnocchi. Gnocchi.
Gna-
Right? We hear all this craziness.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchis. The G is fucking silence,
Yeah.
okay? Gnocchi. All right. I hate the word dumpling.
Potato dump. Potato
Yeah.
dumpling.
So but just
Potato
I
dumpling.
said I didn't want to really give any. If you don't know what a freaking gnocchi is, if you don't know what lasagna is, I don't know. Yeah, then what are you eating?
Yeah,
Kraft
no.
dinner all day long.
Yeah,
Macaroni and
love
cheese,
it.
mac and
Fake
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah. So dumpling family, wheat, flour, potato, egg.
Okay.
Right. Put it
This
with
is
a nice,
tough because again, not a stuffed pasta, but
Yeah,
it's
so
in the mix
yeah,
there.
I didn't know. The Don was bringing up some other fancy ones. I'm like, Don, relax. I know the culinary expertise was coming out. What was the one you mentioned? That
Agnolotti.
Yeah, Agnolotti is not on this list.
Okay,
all right.
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you rank it pretty high though? You like it? Is that one of your faves?
I did.
Oh,
they're a little bit nice and
maybe
big,
we'll
like
do
a
a
big-
paisan list,
Okay.
like true, like ones that if you don't know what Agnolotti is, then that's why I was like, let's
Shout out to my Julius Banquet Center dudes
Ah.
and Dominic Camino. I'll shout you out, my brother.
All right, let's cheers this up, and
All
then I'll
right.
give you the last one.
I'm gonna smell it.
Oh, yeah, smell it first.
Okay.
This is more lagerish
Yes.
than the other one, right? They're calling it light. Let's see if it's crushable. Oh, surprising! Did you get that little surprise?
I'm trying to
Right?
trying to figure that out.
It's gonna we're gonna have to think on this one, right? Because
Yeah.
it's not just that standard American lager kind of taste. It's a light lager too. It's a 4.0. But what did they say? It's just crisp, refreshing.
Well, like this is off the charts here. Crisp and refreshing.
Yeah,
and
so-
it is. It's
Going
just
blind.
that.
Anything on the can that give us any hints? Because I'll tell you right now,
With all this light.
it's not just. I'm getting more hints of other flavors other than just the
All
standard.
right, so we
American
got
lager,
water,
so-
malted barley, rice.
Right. Okay. Oh, it's rice in there.
Okay,
See, it'd
yeah.
be nice to tell us on
All
there.
right.
Okay. Got
Hops
rice.
and yeast, obviously, 4.0. It's not really, not much on here, brew. Just exactly what it said, crisp and refreshing, and that's what it is.
All right. Now, that's what it is. All right. The rice aspect
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Right. Because we've
I think
had
that's
some
maybe
rice
what-
lagers.
That's what you were getting.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know what I
Like
was tasting, I love
it was
that
almost
too.
like for a light beer. It's funny because when you expect that you're going to be tasting something, right?
Yeah.
It says light. It's not only it's a light lager. They got light right. The right in the what's the name of this thing again? Let there be light. Right? Let there be light. Right. So it's
Let there be
they're
light,
promoting
yeah.
the light aspect
Yeah.
of it, but there's more to it. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pour a little bit more in. I'm gonna take a
Okay.
couple more sips of this one. But okay, Don. Hopefully you're not too disappointed here. But this is the last one in the mix. You could probably guess if I'm going for the standard stuffed, whatever kind of pastas, but
Okay. Shoot.
ravioli.
Okay.
Had to be on the list, right?
Yeah.
Ravioli.
I had it tonight.
I had it tonight. Could have brought some. No, we're doing this.
Wait,
Jesus
finished.
Christ.
Finished, bro.
Holy fuck. That's it? There was
finished
nothing
it all,
left. Gone.
nothing left.
Gone.
We're feeling five faces in my house. So
I put a little description just because I like the description of this one, actually.
All right,
It's like
all right.
square pasta dough envelopes.
okay.
All right, and then meat or ricotta, that's
Yeah.
usually in them.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
I know my Chef Boyardee lovers out there have at least tried a ravioli, but if
Man.
that's the only kind of ravioli you've had, then
Honestly, funny
you
enough,
don't know what
I mean, Chef
what you're having.
Boyardee, the guy was Italian.
I
Came
know.
over from the boat.
Guy's a genius, right?
Yeah, his last name is
Yeah, that.
Boyardee.
That's it, Chef Boyardee, right? He's I'm going to put it in a can. You can eat it right out of the can. You don't have to freaking warm it up.
That's to me. It's like you're right off the boat, and this guy's stuffing the pasta in a can.
Hey, I don't at the time they probably thought it was like miraculous,
Yeah.
right? Like
No offense. I don't know where he's from, but I mean, he's from the North Italy.
We'll see where he's from.
Us Southerners, we don't do stuff like that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
No
yeah.
offense.
Well, so, Don, any comments overall now that you know the list? Here's the reason why I'm asking is, so the Don Sicilian, and we're Calabrese. My family's Calabrese. Similar, but within a lot of aspects, but
For sure.
different in a lot of aspects
Yeah, yeah.
too. So I'm not sure. Is there something that you don't eat very often, or it's prepared a certain way? Like, are you envisioning something that maybe is a little different?
In terms of pasta?
Yeah, well, those ones in particular that I
Oh,
was talking about. Though.
Yeah. No.
But all those were in the mix pretty much, or
Pretty much.
for
I
the
think
most-
they're standard for me for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said to you from the beginning, I think most of them for me feel like old school.
Old school.
So there's nothing
Comfort
really
foods.
coming. Yeah, they're comfort foods.
Comfort
Exactly.
foods, right?
Good way to coin that. I'm not trying to say that there's nothing innovative that's out there anymore, but yeah, just comfort food, right?
I will say this: my mom used to make a dynamite meat sauce to go along with
Yeah.
the ravioli.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
And I got a shout out to Nono Armano. Right, God bless
Okay.
his soul.
Rest in peace.
He showed us how to make homemade ravioli.
That's
I got a
amazing, man.
video on there. I wonder
Yeah.
if I should go throwback, post this video.
Yeah, sure.
Right in his
should do
basement,
it.
he got out this old steel. It's like a crimper, right? Because like they said, it's an envelope. So
Yeah.
you put the one layer. It starts out like a lasagna noodle first.
Yeah.
Fill it with the ricotta. You put the other layer on top.
Yeah.
He got this little wheel thing. I don't know. The thing
cuts
must be
the- that
100
cuts
years
the
old.
shape. I know, that's amazing.
Bam.
Yeah.
And so I can honestly say. I made
And honestly,
homemade
I find
ravioli.
myself watching that stuff online sometimes.
Love
When
it.
the old school Italian nonnas
Let's
in the
throw it
kitchen,
back.
and they're still making it by hand, grinding it out.
Oh.
They're in the.
We got that one chef that he always ranks the people's recipes, right?
Vincenzo's plate.
No, not Vincenzo. The guy he has the glasses and
Oh, Chef Max.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. And he's. Oh no, I don't know. I don't think Chef Max either. But he basically he's looking at these idiots who don't know what the hell they're doing, and they're putting in
Chef reactions.
Reactions, putting in raw pasta, just dumping sauce on it, throwing.
Or they put them in those the trays, and they put all the pork and beans and all that. Yeah, they're making the disaster.
What was it? Tabletop pasta. And
my
they're not even putting it on plates anymore.
No, it's on the granite countertop.
Fucking Jesus Christ!
Get out of here!
But every time you see Sonona at the stove, the steaming pots
with her hands.
She automatically starts at a 10 and goes higher with it. Okay, now take another swig. So, this is I was just a little surprised with a little bit of the flavors in this one, but it's definitely a light lager.
Yeah, sure it is.
The race aspect's coming out for it, but it's definitely a light beer. You can have a few of these for sure. This was the Let There Be Light lager by Brimstone. I think I got it over here. All right, you got your ranking there.
Yep.
All right,
ready? Fire away.
All right, bam. Okay, here we go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oops. 7.8 from the Don Ernesto. 7.4 from me, the Bruiser.
Yeah.
All right. Find out which lager we're going to finish off with when we come back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Let's do it.
I want to. We're gonna hold off for a second because we got some sponsors to go through. Yes. But I'm very curious about the Don's top 5 of these pastas.
I can't believe
I don't know.
I think you're gonna underwhelm you.
No. Okay. All right. You think? Well, I guess I don't know. I guess maybe I do have an order in my head. And
let's see if
so I'm gonna go through it. You're gonna go find them. But anyways, sponsors. We got our newest sponsor, the Demo Dogs.
Yes.
Now's the time. You still got some time to do some renovations. They'll come in and help you out, get rid of your stuff, and clear things out for you.
They like to smash things.
They do. They do.
And clean up, yep.
Fuel Digital Designs.
Yes.
Exciting news about that. I guess I'll bring it up now.
Sure.
He's going to be designing some of the tees for us, some T-shirts to sell on the Tee Public. So,
yes, for sure.
Look out for his designs because
that's exciting.
They're always great.
Yes.
And, of course, we got the OG. We got the Niagara Craft Brewery Tours.
Yeah, promo code on that one, guys. 20% off. Still some time. Brews N Bros. BREWS BROS. Pop that in and get out there.
Look at this can.
I love it.
Don.
I'm a big fan of Henderson's. I like them.
Henderson's. Yeah, we've featured a number of beers by them on the pod.
Yeah,
it's got. Is it like a teal or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Now,
and this is a homage to. You'll say it.
Well, okay. Let's say what it is first.
All right,
and then
go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, this is Remember the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Dry hopped sour. That made me a little bit excited. Dry hopped lager.
Dry hopped
sour. Dry hopped lager by Henderson's. It's a 4.4%. Before you read it, I will say this. So this is actually read the first part. About the Grizzlies.
Yeah. So they're collaborated with Bomber Brewery in East Vancouver, and it's a tribute to the Vancouver Grizzlies NBA team.
And the Don would have been here for the next half hour. There's a story behind the whole thing. So go on the website, Henderson's. They tell you the story about
sure. They have
the Grizzlies.
The blurb. I think the blurb's right
it might be on there
too. Yeah,
it might be on there. So I'm going to pour this in, but you got a lot of information.
Let's go.
Thank you, Henderson.
And you know what?
It's fantastic.
I was saying this to you. I love the fact that they're kind of bang, bang, bang. Yep. Appearance, aroma, taste.
They thought of everything.
Overall impression.
Love it.
We're going to go through it while we pour it.
If you took the time, we're going to go through
Absolutely. So the appearance, hazy golden with a lasting white head.
Hazy.
The aroma, Bruiser, what you're going to get on here is marmalade, hay, grassy and floral with a mild spice background.
Oh my God, come on.
The taste is going to be a sweet, crackery malt.
Jesus Christ.
Bergamot, wet hay, spicy, firm bitterness that enhances that crisp, dry finish.
Everything.
Mouthful, medium, low body, crisp carbonation, firm bitterness, dry, resinous hop. And the overall impression here, folks, a crisp bitter lager with a strong aroma and a flavor of European hops.
Guess what?
I love that color right there.
Come on. You know what, Don?
Look at the haze on the
haze is, I would never expect this kind of haze from a lager. First of all, Henderson basically threw everything in the kitchen sink.
Oh, they did
at this beer.
They
right?
did. Yeah.
The other thing, Don. Look at how fucking great it pours into these
does.
tulip
Yes,
glasses.
I love
you
these
got
guys.
us.
I thank God I
Oh
grabbed these.
man, like
Looks great,
look,
eh?
it's ready to drink. I just, I was gonna say let's get through maybe a top.
I think I need to
We're gonna take this way. I gotta
Okay,
take
all right.
it. All right, let's. I'm gonna smell it. Oh, it's got stuff. Okay,
Bro, and this might...
I get excited. So I gotta put it down.
This is up your app, bro. This is a
No,
dangerous combination for you.
I'm worried.
Hang on, this is a dangerous
I'm
combination for you because it's
Okay.
It's a
All right.
It's got
I told
that
it, Don.
citrusy-
I had a good feeling about these lagers for some reason.
I'm so glad
so
you
far, so
left this
good.
for last.
Whew, okay, it's floral. I love it.
Yeah.
Give me that floral.
Give me that
I don't
citrusy-
care. I had, a little bit of a rough day.
If I taste marmalade,
Yeah. Oh God.
this could be
Yeah.
a grail.
Honestly, if you're having a bad day, right? Just crack one of these types of floral beers like this.
Look
give
at
it
this
a whiff.
beauty, like a
and-
dry
yeah.
hopped
All right.
lager. Henderson's.
Let's go, bro.
What are they doing?
Let's go. Let's go.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Wow.
Wow.
Dry hopped lager. The hops there, but it's like they're right. The dry aspect cuts the hops, right? So a hop head, it's not going to bam with the hops, but it's there. All right. The floral aspect of it is there.
There's a lot going on.
Marmalade. I don't know if I got that.
I think I got that.
You okay?
I think I got a
Beginning
hint of
or
it.
end?
I
Or-
think if you hit it
Yeah.
another time,
All right.
I think you're
Wow.
gonna get it.
I'm
There's a lot going on here.
very unique, guys.
Very unique.
Not an Uncle John beer for sure. You can't give him
Absolutely
this.
not.
That's
No.
why we're doing this. Okay? That's why we're fucking doing this. It's a lager, right? You're going to give this to Uncle John or somebody who hates craft beer, and they're going to be, fuck you. You give this to a person that likes craft beer, appreciates craft beer.
Love it.
Okay? And there is a lot going on.
This is going to check off those boxes.
There's a lot
If
of
you're
boxes.
looking for something different.
A lot of boxes.
I mean, come on.
All right. So,
Okay, I don't know.
Don,
I think we need to get through this list and
let's get through a couple here, and we'll take another swig.
All right.
Okay. So again, the Don went through. I call them stuffed pastas, but it's like hearty pastas or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So
I'm going 1 to 1. Like one, you're going to call out. No,
no,
5.
you're going to give me your number 5.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I'll
Yeah.
call number 5. Then you tell me what you slide it in for number 5.
Okay, let's go.
All right. The Don Ernesto's top 5 pastas. Here we go. Number 5.
Cannelloni manicotti.
Oh, right there at the bottom.
Right at the bottom,
Cannelloni,
bro.
bam,
Yeah, bam.
at the bottom. Okay, now.
Did that surprise you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe. Kind of.
All right.
Kind of. A little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. Okay.
Well, maybe let's. This will most surprise me if it's
Okay.
not the one I think right here.
Okay.
Okay. The Don Ernesto's number 4.
Lasagna.
Woo! Yeah. No. I'm all over the place now.
Okay.
Woo!
I thought that was going to be on top.
Wow.
You're gonna be
I don't know
shocked.
if I thought it was going to be on top. but-
Okay.
Okay. Lasagna. Are you
okay.
just? Have you had too many lasagnas in your life?
I think I have.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you're just underwhelmed by lasagna. It's
It's not even underwhelmed.
like when I have a trunk of the lager beer, you get a lasagna put in front of you. It's another lasagna.
pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shocked.
Yeah, I am a little shocked by that, especially if it's cannelloni. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's pause. I gotta take another sip.
All right.
I gotta get back to the beer. I almost took off my headphones there for a second, thinking I gotta really focus on this beer
right.
because I wasn't expecting this from a lager. That's a dry hop lager. Okay. Dry hopped. I don't know how many dry hop lagers I've had. Not enough.
I don't think I've
Not enough.
Nope, not enough. Not if they all taste like this, fantastic. I think this is getting a best of both worlds,
Bro.
with flavor and the aroma. Like the aroma was right there off the bat.
Henderson's, we know what you're doing here.
Yeah.
We know what you're doing here, okay? We know that the lager lover, craft lager lover,
Yes.
okay, still appreciates the the crispness, the maltiness, and that's there.
It is.
And then you got the IPA lover.
Like yourself. I like LBS.
Give me a little hops,
Ooh.
right? Little floralness to it. The aroma. This is.
Throw a little bit marmalade in there.
I gotta take another swig. I gotta really try to think about
All
this
right.
marmalade.
Open up the palates. Let's see.
Yeah, but I will say this. When it comes to this kind of a lager, actually I lost my point, but let's see if I can get back to it. Because honestly, it's usually do one of these like
This is tough. I'm telling you right now. Like
yeah, no, it's
from their explanation of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was going to be a lot,
Yeah.
but I was excited because
yeah.
we know Henderson's.
We know Henderson's,
And I was like, I hope that this is and it's exactly what I was hoping it was going to be.
And more, though.
Yes.
Like, and more.
Try this.
And more.
People got to get this. Go get this.
Yeah, you definitely do.
And man, this was part of the mixer.
American brothers and sisters. Okay, you got to start traveling to Canada, to Ontario specifically.
Yeah,
represent, man. Henderson's, is definitely one that's fantastic.
Yeah, 100%.
Where's it from? Is it saying there?
No, I was just reading the story from. They're in Toronto.
Yeah, I figured it was Toronto.
Yeah, they opened up a new brewery in the airport.
Of course, they're expanding because they're fucking awesome.
When you're going away, stop off at Henderson's at YYZ.
Okay. All right, Don. I'm going to take another swig. Look for the marmalade, and I think we're ready for your number 3.
Number 3, tortellini.
Okay. All right.
Or tortellini.
What'd you say?
Tortellini.
Okay. Oh, yeah, tortellini.
I just rolled it off.
All right, I know.
Tortellini.
That's a Sicilian that comes out of him sometimes. All right. I thought that was going to be lower.
Okay.
Smack dab in the middle, pretty much. Right? It is smack dab in the middle. But
that was one of my changes. I mean, remember?
That's right.
I forgot, so I had to change. I forgot that was in there.
You
so
forgot the tortellini
I adjusted
was in there.
it.
Okay. The versatility of the tortellini, maybe? Is that what you appreciate?
Yeah, and I can't stand the meat ones.
Oh, big point.
Okay, big point.
Thank you. You brought that up. I forgot to bring it up.
And this.
Fuck off. Meat ravioli. Yeah. I don't need you.
Okay,
right?
That's another thing too.
Honestly,
I love ravioli.
Yeah.
However, the meats. I mean,
it's a lot of times unidentifiable meat.
But you know what's weird though? When you have the bolognese sauce, which is
yes,
on top,
I love the bolognese sauce.
But what's the difference of the meat being inside the dough?
That's the but what's the quality of the meat?
Well, I mean, it's still minced meat.
Sure,
and
but
you're making minced meat in the
because I'll tell you right now
bolognese.
Too. Same thing with the cannelloni. I don't like the meat cannelloni, but I'll take the ricotta cheese.
Yeah,
cannelloni any time. Right?
Yeah. Yeah,
and
fair enough.
Yeah, so
all right. Number 2.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the meat. Yeah.
So we got 2 left. We got 2 left. I'm curious. So now I'm trying to think. I gotta look at my list.
You got 2 left.
Got 2 left. What do I think that Don is gonna pick? These are the 2 bangers, I guess. Okay. I'm surprised. Okay. I thought one of these was gonna be lower. And now it might actually be your number 1.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Right.
I think you're gonna.
You want to give us your number 1, or you want to give me your number 2?
No, I'll give you number 2. Let's go in order. Number 2.
Number 2.
Well, you're gonna know number 1 after number 2. So ravioli. And the big winner.
Wow.
Gnocchi.
Ganaki. You heard it here.
Ganaki.
You heard it here.
Don's
top 5. Gnocchi is number fucking 1 on the list.
Number 1 gnocchi. Give me a potato
respectable.
Chocolate. Come on.
Respectable.
Smash back those things all the time.
We were close. You
and put that in a meat sauce?
Oh, boy. Whew. It's almost like you have to have a nice meat sauce.
Yeah, you have
to.
Yeah.
I've had some fancy gnocchi. If you make a nice homemade gnocchi.
Yes.
Right? And that's something that...
and I love... Like, when I go visit my parents in Woodbridge, she has her best friend across the street, Ida.
Yes.
I love you. She always gives my kids fresh rice balls, and she makes all these things for us. She makes fresh gnocchi.
I know.
She gives me a bag from the freezer. I put it in there, and it's unbelievable.
A little tip, okay?
Yes.
When you're making the gnocchi, all right? You know the nice little ridges?
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what they fucking do?
They hold the meat sauce?
No, sorry. Okay, I wasn't talking about the function. You're absolutely right. No. But how you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Fuck the fork.
Yeah. Your thumb.
Get yourself a nice little wicker basket, like you have them, the old school baskets.
Oh yeah.
They might have made cheese from. I think that's what right. You just press it. Just shoot. Get the ribs right on there, the little rivets on there, and
so good.
Fantastic.
That's my number 1. That's my top 5 list.
I think I flip.
Okay, you're doing ravioli first.
Ravioli, but I'm talking.
Is that your top?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about the dynamite, homemade, rustic ravioli. Not the stuff that comes out of the frozen bag that's perfectly square and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's what I picture. But I am never going to pass up a dynamite gnocchi.
Exactly.
Never. All right, bro.
All right, dude. Do you need... Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you need some time?
Yeah, okay. I forgot everything about the beer now because I'm thinking about gnocchi and ravioli. I'm not even hungry, but I gotta have something. We have to make something.
Well, we talked about it. I mean,
maybe we'll do it live, right? On the live. You want to roll out some gnocchi? We'll do a little. I don't know.
Your daughter and your wife are making cookies.
That's true.
Side shift and start making pasta.
Maybe that's it. One time we'll do a. You know what? live in the kitchen, B&B in the kitchen. What do you think?
Hey, I'm down.
Maybe when dead of winter.
Dead of winter?
Nobody's outside, right?
Oh.
Grab some. We'll give you the ingredients. Remember during COVID, they would send you like boxes and
Yes.
of stuff that you would assemble food or drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think
we'll let you know ahead of time.
Okay.
Make some gnocchi with the Don and the Bruiser.
This is gonna
We'll
take
tell
some
you what you
planning.
need.
I
think
love
we can
it.
do it.
I
Good.
love it.
All right, let me get back to this beer because dry hopped.
Bro.
Lager, Henderson's.
Hazy golden.
Woo.
The hazy's there. Lasting white head. Marmalade, hay, grassy floral is very prevalent. Sweet crackery malt. Wet, hay, spicy, firm bitterness.
It's good.
All of it.
It's good. It's good. It stands out. It's a standout beer.
What I'm telling you right now,
It's a standout beer.
we got to go with what we know, right?
Yeah.
Is this a grail?
Well, it's okay.
And our grill, we know.
You wanna break it down?
It's very simple for us.
Let's break it down.
Flavor.
There, and especially it's because it's in the lager category. The flavor bang,
And that's even.
it's like a double check.
And I'm sorry.
in the lager
This is
category.
getting a bonus score for beautiness.
Okay.
It's getting a bonus
Beauty.
score.
That's a beauty.
That's a beaut.
It's a beaut.
It's definitely crushable.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
You're having a few of these.
Yes.
You're having a few of them.
The afterbite's so pleasant.
It is, and it's there.
It's there.
It's there, but it's not lingering. But it's there. You know it's
Not
there.
lingering.
And it just wants. It just keeps you want to come back for more.
The Don's like this checks it. This check. Whoa. Okay.
This is dangerous, bro. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Oh my God. Well, I gotta rank it. That's what I gotta do.
That's what you gotta do. You just gotta go with
I
it.
gotta rank it. Give me that board.
You gotta go with it, man.
Go with my gut.
I don't know what I don't know. This is this is absolutely
One
we're
sip.
here.
Remember we were gonna try the one sip at the beginning.
Oh,
One
like-
sip.
like-
You know the rules.
Like Portnoy?
Yeah,
But he
Portnoy
never
takes-
takes one
no,
bite.
no, he takes eight.
One bite. He
finishes the whole
he
space sometimes.
Come on, this is
I
a
don't-
gimmick, right?
It is a gimmick, but it's just fun. This is okay. You're gonna get a different flavor, a different highlighted flavor with every sip. I was getting a little bit of the marmalade, maybe not marmalade so much. I still didn't get it, but a little
Okay,
bit of a
fair
sweetness.
enough. I thought I
And it
mean,
came
on
as-
on my palate. I think the initial first.
Man, I was shaking the can like
To see if there was more?
I hope every last drop here, every last fucking drop. If that's
I had a hint of marmalade. I think
Okay.
I had it on my palate there. So
I think I'm just.
you're at a loss.
I'm gonna say this. It's right there with a couple of episodes ago for me. Right there.
Okay, good.
And bam.
I'm in the same boat as
it's right
you,
there.
but
Just right there. Okay.
When you got to do it, you got to do it, man.
When you give me
Just-
a lager category and you give me something that's gonna
Just
put
blow-
a
just blow-
smile and blow my head off like this, like
exactly. I
Blow my
love
head
it.
off?
Blow my head
blow
off.
my head off.
With this beer
Blow my head
here.
off.
Let's go.
right.
Are you good?
Yeah. Get that button ready, baby.
Which one?
we
All
go.
of them.
3. Okay, well, let me say it.
Oh my god.
This is. Remember the Grizzlies, and I it's so stupid that they don't have a
I know. We watch this. There's a
NBA
documentary.
team.
There's a
Watch it.
documentary out.
dry hopped lager, Henderson's, 4.4%, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on. I thought you were going to be higher. Let's go. This thing is unbelievable.
The Don Ernesto.
The grill, bro.
It's just.
I thought you were going to go so much higher. I was fluctuating. It would be 9.2 and 9.5. This is a 9.5 for me.
I love it.
Bro.
I love it. This is
Lager?
going to get our first score in the 9s. You realize this?
Yes.
Because we always do the average
Yes,
of the 2.
yes.
This is the first time a beer on our podcast is
Niner.
gonna get in the 9s. Henderson, dry hopped lager. You brought enough flavor. You brought enough crushability. You got all the bonus points for the aroma. And wow, Don, this you know what? This is your beer, man.
This is my beer,
This
bro.
is all. I want. This is almost like.
I swear
It
to God.
culminated to this point for you.
My gosh.
Right? Like if you think about it, you started off, and we always talk about our flavor palettes just evolving.
Yep.
This is what it evolved to for you.
This
right?
is it. This is my palette in the can right here. And if I'm not mistaken, am I reading this wrong? Is this a collaboration? Henderson and the Parkside Brewery. We have to research that.
I'm going to say this right now.
Okay.
we have an exclusive beer club that I talk about it in the beer manual a little bit.
You're not even going to answer that question. You don't know.
Don, if you are finally invited into the beer club, you got to bring it.
I have to.
You got 1,000%.
100%.
Bring this beer. You might even win.
This was in a mixer pack.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
You might win. You better track it down from now.
Okay.
Before. Call up Henderson's. Tell them you'll go behind and actually help them freaking brew this thing.
I love it.
Because this is your beer.
This was fantastic.
What a podcast today.
What an unbelievable turn of events.
This is what we do. We celebrate beer like nobody else does.
Go get this. Woo! This is a lot to This is a lot to unpack live. After the after party is going to be
off the charts thing. All right.
I want to save this.
We got to get ready. We're already overtime.
Let's go. Okay, come on, people.
Find out about our closing comments.
Yes.
When we come back.
Let's go. You want to talk? Like, this is, I just coined it the Don Ernesto episode. We got his top 5 pastas. He just blew it out of the water with his top, like not even like his top score, but that's an understatement. Yeah, it's gonna be the top score of our ever on the podcast, and it is an understatement. When I read the Cantu dry hopped lager, those two, then I saw you pour it while I was reading the literature, and I'm like, this has haze, this has you written all over it, and meanwhile it was me that just went off the chart. I love it.
You just found the beer, bro, that for the rest of your life, you were going to compare it to.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true.
Like, that's honestly, whether it's the podcast or whatever else.
We were just talking about a couple other ones that I would love to try, the other ones that we so highly talked about. From Sons of Kent, and I mean, we had all the Italian Pilsners that just blew us out of the water. But this one here took the cake for me.
It had the flavors for the Don. It had everything for the Don.
It had the grill. That's why we're here. And flavor, afterbite, and crushable.
I think we should have like a little disclaimer here.
Okay.
It's a massive score. The Don hit all the notes, okay? That doesn't mean it's going to hit all the notes for you.
Right.
All right?
Yes.
It doesn't mean, I gave it an 8.8, which was also, it matched my highest.
Sure.
Right? So,
yes,
I matched my highest. Just think about that for a second, too, okay?
Yeah.
So, it's all about your own flavor profile.
Correct.
We've been trying to explain our flavor profiles on this podcast,
and I think
from the beginning, and they've changed, and they continue to change, and it led the Don to this beer. And what a season, Don!
Yes,
like I'm just like
we're finding.
Maybe should we end it? That's it.
No, I like it. It's too much.
We can keep going.
I like it too.
What do we do? Where do we go from here? It's only downhill from here. I'm like, you're gonna get something at 10. We go higher, 10.5.
I think we stop when I get a 10.
We're done.
We're done. That's it. Now
we'll
move on to everything else.
Did you hear that?
All right.
The podcast, just in case you're wondering, when are these idiots going to end the podcast? What, season 10, season 20?
Stay tuned.
When one of us gives a 10, and it was just like, that's it, we don't have to drink any more beer ever again. This is the beer I want to drink for the rest of my life.
It was so good that the bugs are flying in it.
But it was a 10. I don't even know. Maybe I drank a couple.
That's okay.
All right, we got stuff to.
Let's go.
We got the live, so
yeah.
Obviously, check out tpublic.com. We got our original designs on there. We also have some 80s and 90s nostalgia.
Grab some t-shirts. Support the boys.
Not just t-shirts. We got mugs.
Everything.
We got totes. We've got hats. We got stickers.
You got anything
swag.
you want. Swag.
Merch.
Swag.
Anything you want.
That's it.
Check out the beer manual. Available on Amazon. And again, on social media. Thanks again to all the beer brothers and sisters that continue to follow us.
Thanks
we love
for
you.
the support. Absolutely. Thank you so much. This is amazing.
We got to get to this live, so let's get out of here.
Let's go. Okay, man.
2 brothers.
3 beers. We're
out.
out.